fun to watch this come alive. We've got frictionless markets that now you can walk through and feel what that's going to feel like. People get in and out and get what they need to get back to their seats in 35 seconds. That's kind of the point. About twice as many bathrooms as the current stadium. So we tried to think through all of these details, and I think we're pulling it off.
And February 27 is still the...
February 27.
So do you have a date sort of tentatively circled on your
I
calendar?
do, one that I'm not going to share to put pressure on the folks here, but I will tell you, it has been remarkably impressive. We broke ground in February 2024, and that date really has not shifted between a 2 or 3 day window the entire time. And that doesn't mean that it's been easy for this crew. We have 1,400 people a day on site and doing all manner of different trades through all manner of different weather, and that they've been able to, it's like a duck swimming above the water, just furiously underneath, managing the schedule and getting materials here and lining up trades. It's really been remarkable work.
In sort of broad picture terms, we're wondering if you could kind of talk about what's happened. I think our last tour was March. Maybe some of the biggest things that have happened in the 6 months. Maybe
Yeah,
since then.
I think the last time, it's hard for me to remember exactly, but I think the building had really just started to come out of the ground, and you could start to see some things taking shape, and you realized, there was a stadium coming. But I think the experience that you all just had, you can actually now start to see that this is going to be a pretty special place to watch Titans games and other events. The stadia is in, the flooring for the seating areas, so you get a sense of this Coliseum-like feel within the building that we really tried to emphasize. Everything feels so much closer to the action. You can say 38%, but then when you actually walk to the edge and kind of breathe in the air, you feel something very different. You can see the size and scale of the LEDs that are about to be installed. You can get a sense for the concourses and the space that is just totally differentiated from the current stadium and really most other stadiums. So, bells and whistles aren't in yet. The flooring and the millwork and the furniture, but I think you just can feel everything in the stadium, coming alive, and it's not renderings anymore. It's real.
The edge of the concrete here is the field wall line. So inside the bowl, there's a lot of heavy construction activity and giant cranes that we utilize throughout the erection process of steel and concrete. In November, when we top out the structural steel in the end zone over there, we'll start demobilizing the red cranes, and then that is when the roof system, the cables will start getting laid out, attached up to the compressor ring that we indicated earlier, straight down over the precast across the entire field on a grid system, and then those get lifted into place and then release the balance of the work within the bowl here.
We'll have time to answer questions in there too, but just a couple things while we're standing here. Again, you can kind of feel this Coliseum feel. I've talked to some of the coaches and players, and I think I underestimated how excited they are going to be to play in this environment. It's a really awesome Coliseum-like experience. We talked about the touchdown suites. We'll be right there. So we have 13 of those. All but 3 have sold. In fact, the whole building, we have 130 suites, and all but 6 have sold, which is way ahead of schedule. We are 70% sold through of the entire building in terms of inventory, which is way ahead of pace. Happens to be the same number. 70% of our existing season ticket members carried over with us to the new building, which is an awesome number and wildly exceeds our expectations. 70% also. So we had estimated, based on past buildings, 40 to 50%, top end would be 60%, and we ended up at 70%. So I think that's a real statement of what we've tried to do to honor our existing season ticket members, really show through actions and other things that we want them to be the baseline, the core of the next generation of Tennessee Titans. It's really humbling that they've done just that. We have now entered phase 3 of the sales process, where the entire building is now on sale, and it's on sale to the general public. To give you a sense of what's left after season ticket members have come through the different phases, the inventory is roughly in that 400 level, and then actually right behind us there's some incredible seats that we have for the general public. I stand here and look and think, you know, over the next 10 years, you figure there's going to be some of that, you know, pretty right where you can see the white in the eyes. They're incredible seats, and those are still for sale too.